Imagine a world where the online superhighway we call the web is a global system that amplifies only the best qualities of human beings. Our ability to connect and belong, our kindness, creativity, and compassion.
The techno-utopians were right!
In this hypothetical world, the internet is a place that you may choose to go, rather than an intangible force that follows you everywhere, influencing your actions.
The dot-com bubble never burst. Hierarchies are redundant. Politics are obsolete.
This is a portrait of a world that we were once sold, but it is not the world that we live in today. We are at once more connected than ever before via the internet and so-called social media, but far less connected to our basic shared humanity. The supposed utopia was never destined to be. Okay, so it was a false promise. Does that mean that we must consign ourselves to our grim, doom-scrolling reality?
No!
Can we still use social media as a means rather than an end to staying connected?
Yes!
Against the online tide of bland palatability, can whimsy be a weapon?
Yes!
In this internet video series, we will be exploring these questions through the language of music, while immersing ourselves in what the internet used to feel like.
You've got mail.
We're going to go meet some people in person, people who are connected by social media, but are usually separated by an ocean, and see if we can remember what the social part is all about. So we invite you to slow down and come on an extraordinarily impractical, money-losing adventure as we leave our digital confines to go be among friends.
It's important to understand that, more than curious about the internet, I'm kind of from the old internet. I started posting on YouTube in 2007 as a teenager. I had just moved to a new city, and I used it more than anything as a way to socialize with people. We would bond over music that we both loved, and then try and nail a take of it. And the sense of connectedness that I found doing that is something that I've been chasing ever since. I actually have built an entire career out of it. So, this series is about returning to that spirit, saying, I don't care what the algorithm wants to hear. These are the songs that I want to play, and these are the people that I want to play them with. So, in that spirit, let's go to England. Worst part of the journey.
Welcome
Kelly Odin.
to the UK.
Yes, our first trip ever here as just the two of us. Great success. We made it.
Yeah, it has to stand and everything. A battery recharger.
Oh, a battery, wow, an original Kodak battery recharger.
And it came with this battery already, but like I think it died already.
Where are we?
We're in Spitalfields Market, and I'm having a little treat. Because Josh said I needed a little treat.
Turn to Stone is a
deceptively challenging song. Yeah, I tossed out a couple tunes that she just wasn't familiar with, and that she seemed excited about this one. So, you know, I'm not afraid to challenge myself, but I may just need to leave some of these licks out because I'm not sure I can sell it with all the hot licks.
Well, it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be...
Yes, it does.
It has to be...
We'll see. We're going to Dodie's apartment to record the first video of the series. We're both a little bit nervous, but feeling good. And yeah, we're hoping to record outside, but it's very windy, so not gonna happen.
Hello.
Hi.
Did you get lost?
Yeah, we did.
Wow, this is going really well for the first time.
I think you're ready. This
That
is
was
the
so surprising.
Yeah, so I'll just do that.
Okay. Oh, so sick! Whee! Is it time to stop? Wait, I lost it.
It's so hard.
Wow, this is so hard, this bit.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm turning to stone. Yes, I'm turning to stone because you weren't coming home. Well, you weren't coming home if I'm turning to stone. You've been gone for so long and I can't carry on. Yes, I'm turning to stone. Ah!
Is that me?
Yeah, I think so.
No. All right.
Is there anything I can add that is easy? Because I could, like, I've got a nose flute. I could go, boo! Just grab a box of
You can
sticks.
try if you can land the violin slide on just the nose flute.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So the problem with that is that I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to recover.
Imagine.
Especially if you nail it.
Boo! Amazing. I won't. Oh. I think I'll just sing.
My eyes are gonna be glued to these lyrics, unfortunately.
So
but
mine.
it's like when all the
Little.
Okay, I'm rolling take 2.
Okay.
all right. 1, 2, 3.
The city streets are empty now. The lights don't shine no more. And so the songs are way down low. Turning, turning. Sound that flows into my mind. The echoes of the daylight. Of everything that is alive. In my blue world. I turned to stone. When you were gone, I turned to stone. I turned to stone. When you're coming home, I can't go on. The dying embers of the night, a fire that slowly fades till dawn, still glow upon the wall so bright. Turning, turning, turning. The tired streets that hide away. From here to everywhere they go, roll past my door into the day. In my blue world, I turned to stone. When you were gone, I couldn't go on. I turned to stone. When you're coming home, I can't go on. I turned to stone. When you were gone, I turned to stone. Yes, I'm turning to stone, cause you ain't coming home. Why you ain't coming home if I'm turning to stone? You've been gone for so long and I can't carry on. Yes, I'm turning to stone. The dancing shadows on the wall, the two-step in the hall, are all I've seen since you've been gone. Turning, turning, the wall I sit here and I wait. I turn to stone, I turn to stone. You will return again someday to my blue world. When you were gone, I turned to stone. I turned to stone. When you're coming home, I can't go on. I turned to stone. When you were gone, I turned to stone. I turned to stone. When you were gone, I turned to stone. I turned to stone. When you're coming home, I can't go on. I turned to stone. When you are gone, I turned to stone.
That was sick.
Thanks.
That was so
I pretty much
good.
hit what I meant to there, yeah.
Yeah. I was like, wow.
Thanks. Woo, okay, alright.
Great.
Yeah.
Good.
Hey. Whoa, that was fun. Well, let me do it again. Whoa, that was fun. Before we continue, a little housekeeping. For this and many of the other collaborations in this series, 2 songs were actually recorded. If you are interested in bonus content, such as Dodie and Josh performing Wichita Lineman, you can check it out on Josh's Patreon or by pre-ordering the DVD at www.joshturnerguitar.com. Now back to the series. We'll be asking all of our collaborators the same set of questions in an interview after the performance. We'll be asking them to recommend some music that they think is underrated or by a lesser-known artist. Who needs an algorithm? Discover music from real people. We'll also be asking for a local recommendation, something that we might overlook as foreigners. Lastly, and closest to our hearts, we'll be asking what sort of things they've been doing to feel more connected to people. Let's jump back in and see what Dodie has to say.
All right.
Okay,
Okay.
the first question is, can you recommend some music from an underrated or undiscovered or maybe lesser known artist?
Yes, totally. There's an album by The Roaches called The Roaches. And their first song is a song called We. And like, I don't even know how to describe it. I don't know. It's like, it feels like a bunch of people just like messing around and singing, but in like perfect harmony. And then the song after that is the Hammond song, which you may be familiar with, or you are. Actually, we all are familiar with The Roaches. We already sang the entirety of We.
Sometimes our voices give out, but not our ages or our phone numbers.
But yeah, The Roaches, that song is...
Second question is, can you recommend something locally that maybe we would overlook?
Totally. Well, I don't know if you'd overlook it, but there's a lot of history in London, especially around like the sort of east area. Like, I was in Bank for like a visa application and just like walked around and found the Guildhall Art Gallery, which is like full of gorgeous art, but also in the basement there's a real Roman ruin of an amphitheater from like a time I can't even imagine. So that's really fun to like just like see all the relics against like the modern landscape as well. I think that's really fun.
The last question is, what's something that you've been doing recently to stay more connected to people?
So there was a game called The Mind. Have you heard of it?
No.
Okay. It's let me try and explain it. I'm not very good at explaining card games. And the aim is very, very simple. You put your hands in the middle, you go like this, and there is no talking from that point on. And all you have to do is communicate with your minds what order to put it down in. So if you have like number 8,
Oh, I love that.
you'll be like this.
Whoa.
You'll be like, see if anyone's like, and then you'll put it down, and everyone will be like, But it really like connects you like in your brains. So
Yeah, like an intuition kind of test.
totally. Yeah, you should play. Woo! Yay!
Okay, we are now here at the Guildhall Museum. It's the day after our shoot with Dodie, and on her recommendation, we're going to take a look at the Roman ruins inside. We are here in the blinding sun, for which London is so famous. We actually got a 2-for-1. We stumbled past one that was in the basement of a Bloomberg building that had free admission earlier, that's highly recommended. The Mithril Temple. The Mithrandium. Its worth was greater than that of all the Shire. But yeah, let's go see what it's about.
Whoa. What? It's like Tron or something, I don't know.
Yeah, it's like Tron Kung Fu.
Yeah, it's just so crazy to be building an art gallery and to discover a Roman ruin.
Yeah, that doesn't happen in the US nearly as often.
Great success. History, experience. A surprising challenge at the start of this trip for me has been accepting the idea of being kind of vulnerable and playful on camera. That I think that I have really grown accustomed to being fairly in control of people's perception of me in videos where it's just me playing music, because, I feel pretty confident in my ability to play music, and I've done it hundreds of times, but like bringing something new into it where I'm opening the door to a little bit more of myself is intimidating. I think I owe it to myself to just try and be comfortable with who I am and not be afraid of sharing that with people. I'm comfortable doing it in person and in real life with people that I know, but I think it's a matter of trusting myself more so than it is a matter of trusting my audience, in opening that door to who I am.
That makes sense. Yeah, I think that's a good way to put it. I decided to buy this little camera because I am very nostalgic for the early internet. Right now, sorry, I'm really distracted. Looking at me doing this. Thank you for joining us on this first episode of Among Friends Season 2. Tune in next week for something completely different. See you next time.
Goodbye.
Despite the rock and roll reputation, ask any musician and they'll tell you that touring in the modern age is no picnic. For most musicians today, tours are money-losing endeavors that involve things like leaving your family and friends behind to drive yourself hundreds of miles to perform a show with a disco loadout that night. Or, if you're very lucky, being driven around in a sleeper bus that you can pee but you can't poop in, or having to take a €600 taxi from Brussels to Amsterdam to make it to a show on time because you had to bail out of the train you were on when an entire f***ing house blew onto the train track during a windstorm. For all but the very highest echelon of musicians, tour is grueling, dehumanizing, and decidedly unglamorous. The shows are almost always the highlight, and the reason that musicians happily enlist themselves for such trials. But the extent to which one actually enjoys a tour hinges almost entirely on personnel. In 2019, right before a global pandemic limited all of our communications to the information superhighway, a group of musicians from England, South Africa, and Zimbabwe were joined by a lone American on stages across the United Kingdom to put on a tribute show to Paul Simon's seminal album, Graceland. That lone American was Joshua Lee Turner, pictured here. In the case of this Graceland tour, lifelong friendships were made, and many of the cast members are still in touch, some 6 years on. In this episode, we'll be hearing from two of them, Lennox and Prudence Jezile. Let's go!
Ndi-Phendule,
Hey Lennox, how's it going? I just wanted to talk about details for Sunday a little bit. I mean, I'm basically looking for ideas. If we can't think of anything else, we can record it at the Airbnb. But if you have any suggestions for somewhere we might be able to film, it's a very small production. It's just me and Kelly filming. No, we're gonna try and do it with just 2 people. It was tough to find a spot to record with Lennox and Prudence. We are in a good old-fashioned rehearsal studio.
Here's Josh setting up for an unusual session.
Here's Joshy. Let's see him get out of this one.
It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be great. It's an ugly room.
It's not that ugly. Come on.
No, it's not that ugly. You know, life
finds a way.
I was gonna say hands you lemons, but you know, I guess life does both those things, so. One of the worst covers of Across the Universe that I've ever heard in my life has been going on in a room down the hall for the last 15 minutes. Truly nothing is going to change his world, but so I met Lennox and Prudence on the Graceland show that I did in the UK back in 2019. So yeah, this will be my first time seeing Lennox and Prudence since then. We've corresponded over WhatsApp and stuff, but I really look forward to seeing them, and I really appreciate me saying, hey, what's a song that you guys can duet on, and them having a really good answer for it. I had never heard of this tune before, but I like it a lot, and they even found a bassist, so that's the story. I do need to pay attention. I gotta focus.
It's very good to see you guys.
So good to see you guys. I feel like you're a dream. Like a
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But it kind of feels like no time has passed.
Yeah,
but also
but at the same time, yeah.
we've lived a whole life.
I know.
Hi, I'm Kelly.
I'm Otto.
Nice to meet you.
Oh,
Josh, nice to meet you, man. Thank you for helping out.
yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit about the song? I couldn't find a translation for it anywhere online.
It's about relationship between the two
Singers, yeah.
singers, like a girlfriend and boyfriend. A boyfriend is proposing the girlfriend.
Like, yeah.
Oh, okay.
In our culture, you have to give out the cows,
Oh, yeah.
which we call it lobola, or dowry. That's what we
Yeah.
call it,
Yeah,
dowry.
yeah, yeah.
Now the gentleman is telling her lady that I've got a lot of cows waiting for you
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
because I want to marry you.
And Ndi-Phendule is.
It's
I'm
like
still waiting
I'm
for
still
you
waiting
for
for
the
your
answer.
answer.
Oh, okay.
It's
Say
like
yes now.
it's
What
like,
is
will
this?
you marry me?
Please.
Please.
Begging.
I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting.
Let's get married.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah. We can take that one. Do you mind doing that instead?
Yeah.
The original is so high. I think
It's very
high, isn't
high.
it?
Hello, my child. I think so.
Alright, I'm rolling. Take 3?
Take 3, we ready?
Yeah.
This is the time, man. I can feel it.
Yeah.
Oh, 1, 2.
Hello Manyeu, hello Ngwanezu, Kikhale Kikoko Tamunyako, Kitodi Talukani, Kiuchikitsi Sitiva, Zegili Balili Massimo, Homo Ditetsi Sakeng Langate, Tumela Uba Muratua.
Thola ndivile forward Sukundi xesha Dini xesha lokucinga Sukungxama Baby wam Thola ndivile Njengelanga Empumalanga Nditshona ntshonalanga
Ndi-Phendule, 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 Ndi-Phendule.
Uthando lwami nolwakho bendiba uyayazi lonto kodwa umendi unzima umendi uyandinqenqezelisa
Matsatsi arisia alichaba buchabelo aliwela lisubeji nako haimela naliwela
kidumelana liwena kinti nakuhoyemele mutu impalinyalo asipapadi jona magitatu swakma
Tembi mnakwetu kitautela muti omuke rifumane bana nipodono nikoti marame Ndi-Phendule, 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 Ndi-Phendule,
Oh, yeah, all right. That felt good.
Nice one. Yeah.
What's a recommendation for somebody that you think more people should be listening to?
Josh, of course.
Oh, no.
Josh Turner. Why not?
You heard what the nice woman said.
Yes. Maybe my daughter, yes. Her name is Asanda Jazela. She's a brilliant singer. And for me, my favorite singer, I love Aretha Franklin.
More people should be listening to Aretha.
Showbiz also.
I mean, yeah, fair enough.
You know.
I mean, that's why we know each other, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, family is always music. When there's music,
Music connects.
that's where it connects. Well, according to the map, you are not far from the O2, which is O2 Arena. Restaurants there. You have cable cars next to
Yes.
it, and there's a boat also that you can just jump in a boat that goes all the way to central London, like Embankment, all those places around the area.
Cool.
Well, it's nice. Thank you again for inviting us. You know, we had...
To remembering us.
No, thank you guys.
Thank you, Josh. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
That'll be great.
Yeah, that'll be great. That'll be great. Thank you. Thank you, Daddy.
So here we are at Lennox and Prudence's recommendation. We are gonna try the London cable car, see what that's about, and maybe we'll head into the city, do some touristy stuff. What a day!
CO2.
Oh, this is so fun! Normally I'm afraid of heights, but I'm not feeling afraid.
I think this is the highest point.
Yeah. So we're gonna get a little vet there.
Okay.
Single ticket, 2 of them.
We have the whole place to ourselves. Yes.
It sounds like we're seated on top of the jet engine because we are.
It's massive.
Yeah.
Do you want to help? Do you want to find a pub?
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh.
No, thank you. I don't like the cut of his jib.
Yeah, I can see it. You remember at my grandparents' Thanksgiving, how they would get little onions and cut them in half and serve them with like zesty French dressing.
It's disgusting.
No, it was delicious and it tasted like this. And you don't eat it raw. You bake it for a while.
No, I don't think I ate that.
You did, and at the time.
I liked it?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for joining us. Tune in next week for a special episode in this series, featuring a performance from a live concert where Josh will debut a new original song. See you next time.
Goodbye.
There's a unique pride a musician feels after they've been touring for many years, and they start to develop attachments to particular venues. We won't be hearing from any friends in today's episode per se, but we'll be taking a special look backstage at Bush Hall, a sort of friend, and a little bit behind the scenes of a touring musician's show. We'll also get to hear an original song by Josh, debuting on the World Wide Web in this episode. Let's go!
Hiya, we're just here on, I think it's called the St. Regent's Waterway, Canal, rather. Got a couple of coots over here, we've just done, that's what they're called.
There's one. Are our English impressions going to be rude? People going to be mad?
Sound off in the comments, are they rude? Or are they just stupid?
That must be another restaurant.
Must be. That's me, I've made this right here for me.
Uh-oh, sharks.
Yeah, that's a big jump scare.
Can you see her eggs? Wait, so she's got chicks and eggs in there?
It's a multi-generational family.
What's he got now? Flowers? He's bringing her...
No, it's a piece of styrofoam.
But they have flower petals. This is... Oh, it is a piece of styrofoam. Mister? Where are you?
We are backstage at Bush Hall, a place that I've been many times now. I think this is my 5th time performing here, but my first time performing by myself.
Here's Mark.
This is Mark, the show promoter who we've known for years. Helps put the thing together. Yeah.
Just to let you know that they're starting to let
Okay, great.
There's a few people lurking at the merch table already, so if you want me to...
I'll come. Let's both go and make sure that we can both do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bye, Josh.
I'm gonna subject you to one more new tune tonight, if that's alright. This is my last one for you.
wasn't my fault, not even for a minute. I'm not trying to win it, but I don't want to lose. All that we've built and all we must sit in. I'm honest with myself. How about you? I thought about it and how I'd always be the one to write the ending. Oh, even if it was your song. I don't wanna run, but I won't be small for anyone. It wasn't my fault, not even for a minute. I'm not trying to win it, I just don't wanna lose. All that we've built and all we must sit in. I'm honest with myself. How about you? Heaven help us to know ourselves, we're terrified. And I have patience, but how the work was brushed aside. I don't wanna run, but I won't be small for anyone. It wasn't my fault, not even for a minute. I'm not trying to win it, but I don't wanna lose. All that we've built and all we must sit in. I'm honest with myself. How about you? Lying and omission, it's not a competition of my own volition. I choose to leave. It wasn't my fault, not even for a minute. I'm not trying to win it, I just don't want to lose. All that we've built and all we must sit in. I'm honest with myself. I'm honest with myself. I'm honest with myself. How about you?
Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
This is Cannon Street.
Thank you for joining us. Next week, we'll meet a wonderful fingerstyle guitarist who, like Josh, takes great inspiration from the 1960s British folk revivalists. We may even find ourselves at a punk show. See you next time.
Goodbye.
most talked about developments of the 1980s was the compact disc, or CD. A Japanese and Dutch co-invention, the CD was a digital data storage format that would bring about a music revolution. CD sales peaked in the year 2000, with about 2.5 billion CDs sold globally, or a $13 billion market. During this prehistoric reign of the CD, a young Josh Turner, pictured here, discovered a compact disc by a little-known band called Simon and Garfunkel. The album was Sounds of Silence, and it had a sparkling track on it called Angie. This track made quite the impression on young Josh, though it turned out to not be by Simon and Garfunkel at all, but by a British guitarist named Davy Graham. Hearing this track led Josh to do what most 12-year-olds do, pursue steel string virtuosity. In all seriousness though, Josh has mostly been on an island for the last 20 years as a young person channeling the 1960s British folk revivalists. In 2023,
the benevolent YouTube algorithm
bestowed Josh with a video of Sam Grassi, a Glaswegian artist living in London, who composes his own original music using the language of 60s folk. Josh's island, it seemed, had another resident. Today we'll be hearing one of Sam's compositions, performed at a floating art center in London's financial district. Let's pick up where we left off with Josh, who is recovering from a late night the morning after his show at Bush Hall. Let's go! Hey, Josh.
Good morning, Kelly. Well, about 9 hours ago, we got back to our B&B from the Bush Hall show, and now we are getting breakfast and getting ready to go shoot with Sam Grassi. He got us found us a boat to film on.
A boat?
A boat. That's what I'm gonna kind of believe it when I see it. Should be good, but I'm dragging ass at the moment. And Kelly is too, behind the camera there. Gonna film that paper bag.
I'm filming your coffee that you're about to drink.
You know, what I'm torn between here is vibe and control.
That's always.
100%. Control in this metaphor is represented by close miking, and vibe is represented by distant miking. You can capture more vibe with distant miking, but then it leaves you basically no control over balance after the fact. And so then, you know, surely the solution would be put up both close and distant mics. But when we're traveling to a shoot like this, the amount of stuff that would require me to bring becomes prohibitive pretty quickly. So, I gotta go poop.
You ready? Heading to the train. Let's see the double backpack. Hell yeah, brother. Traveling light. So this is the boat, apparently. Oh. It's bigger than I was picturing.
Howdy.
How's it going, man?
How are you guys?
Doing alright, man. This is fantastic.
Yeah, we'll see, man. It's a shame it's not sunny, but yeah.
Alright.
Good to meet you, man. What's up?
Hi,
I'm Sam.
Sorry, I'm like...
No, yeah, grand. Welcome to the theater ship.
Have you been here before? This place?
Yeah, this is where the folk club is.
The folk club?
Every Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wish we were here for that.
We're getting folked up, you know? What rhymes with only?
What actual words are you saying there?
Like, I dime the water.
I dimed?
Damned.
Oh, damned.
I'm making a dam. What shit roll? This is a mixing desk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's linked up to this thing back here over Bluetooth.
That's cool.
Zoom that fade in.
Well, let's just run it down,
Yeah.
and then I'll record it just to get it, make sure everything sounds fine.
Sweet.
And then we can have a go at it.
Yeah, you just tell me whatever is needed.
Great.
I'm easy. I think the sun. Oh, we got some sun.
Nice.
Watch it roll.
Yeah.
Something like that?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Sounds great.
It's lovely playing with you, man.
I'm just wondering, like, as a spectator,
with a keen ear. You know, you think I should push the vocals more or less?
No, you should sing them comfortably. This is a very, very directional mic, so...
Cool.
I really like the way that he plays the level.
That was probably the best one we'll do.
All right, I'm rolling. Whenever you're ready.
Ready.
If only the kingfisher cries, the dam in the river ever so high. If only they'd give up drilling in the blue. If only a restless mind give up burning bridges and tame the tide. So lonely the leaves fall. I damned the water just to watch it roll. It's rolling right on in. I damned the water just to watch it roll. It's rolling right on. Watch it win. Seasick moon, bound your whole life. Are we a friend, a thorn in your side? So lonely, the sea does howl at the moon. If only the people ask why we still fail to bridge the divide. The jury, they claim the river's too wide. I damned the water just to watch it roll. It's rolling right on. I damned the water just to watch it roll. It's rolling right on in. Watch it win. I damned the water just to watch it roll. It's rolling right on in. I damned the water just to watch it roll. It's rolling right on. Watch it win.
That had a good feel to it.
It did.
Yeah.
Maybe that was it.
Yeah.
I like that.
I like that. Right on in there.
Oh, thanks. I don't remember what it was.
I don't know how you get so much stuff done, man. I was like, you must be putting in a shift. In this business, you can work every day without realizing.
Yeah, that's so true.
And then you're like, why am I fucking burnt out?
And oftentimes, if I'm not working every day, there's like that nagging feeling of like, I should be doing something right now, you know?
Chasing your friends on slipstream they go.
I like this.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. You ready?
I'm ready. Just sitting on TikTok. Just literally just all you need to do is just go on TikTok and your dopamine levels will just increase. Get off TikTok, everyone. I like coming here. Specifically, I've been sort of putting together a kind of traveling folk club, which I've called Les Caravans. And we have a charity album out for a migrant offshore aid station with all the people that are involved.
It's a great record, actually.
Do you listen to it? Yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah. I don't know how overlooked they are because I've actually not like looked them up online or anything, but I saw a duo called Omega Nebula at Knockengorrock Festival a week and a half ago, and they were unbelievable. And their sort of messages of solidarity and the strength that can be found in community actually resonated with me. And I've been to lots of hippie festivals and I've seen lots of people say these things, but somehow, I don't know whether it was the craft that was in the music or the feeling in the tent, but it really punched through. You could go to the Moth Club, which is nice. We're in the theatre ship right now, which there's a folk club that runs here in this room, there. But it also runs in the Moth Club for
the Moth Club.
The moth, as in like flapping around a light. I think that going and seeing live music is always a good way to, you know, breathe a bit of life back into yourself. Anyway, cheers.
Thank you. Cheers.
But I guess the thing that I was saying that you wanted to voice note was what effect does it have tangibly on me? I think that things just feel like a frenzy and it feels like there's a pace to things. Mm-hmm. That could be conducive to creativity depending on what you're creating, but it's not conducive for me. So I'm working at a pace that doesn't match the things I want to make. Mm-hmm. But I don't know what the answer is other than like retreats and hoping that you still have something there that you want to make. Well, the thing that's confusing to me is that I sort of intrinsically hate it, but at least some of the time, the people that I meet as a result of that network, I like. Mm-hmm. Like, I like you guys. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I get on with you, and I would have been and it already doesn't matter that that's the route that it took. Yes. No, but there's people that I've met through this. Beige ass people.
Sure.
Beige people that are just like so nice to me. Like their whole, because you know, but I can talk about this.
We've all met them, man.
But like I can't stand it. I'm like, be a human being, man.
Yeah. Right.
That's how I feel.
And that's a big part, I feel like, of what social media does is it encourages you to be sort of like blandly palatable.
Yes.
You know.
Oh well, God. I mean, tell you, there's too much. We can talk about this way too long.
Right.
Blandly palatable.
Perfect
so
phrase.
True.
You know, I think I'm coming from a place of a real reserve of interest in music, a reservoir.
Yeah.
And I was brought up around folk music, and I think that I'm coming from a place of this sort of, not me necessarily, but part of like a rich tradition that exists in and of itself and is really human. Mm-hmm. And I feel like I'm being slowly chipped away. Whereas if you take someone who just grew up without that, who happen to have some skill in an instrument, they've got nothing to hold on to.
Right.
They're just like, oh wait, this is what it is.
There's no bedrock there, so they just look at social media and they're like, oh, this is what you do.
Followers.
Right. Yes.
Where are we going?
We are going to the Moth Club to go see a band, the name of which I cannot remember. But the point is that we're going to the Moth Club, which is just like a taste of...
How are you, Mom?
Let me finish. It's a taste of what a young Londoner might do of a Friday evening at the recommendation of Sam Grassi. We were not able to do a bike jump or a sauna because we don't have a bike and the sauna was booked up. But this we can do. It should be fun.
Thank you for joining us. Next week, we'll be leaving our London home base for the easternmost town of the West Midlands. And we all know exactly what that means. See you next time.
Goodbye.
Oh, hello there. Rugby is a close contact team sport played by an estimated 10 million people worldwide. It's sort of like American football, except there's minimal protective gear, but somehow a lower risk of severe head trauma. But that's not the rugby we're talking about today. Today we're talking about the easternmost town of the West Midlands, from which the sport originates and takes its name. In rugby, there resides town councillor, Lord of the Rings expert, and guitarist Robert Barnett. Like Sam Grossi, who we heard from last week, Rob takes great inspiration from the British 60s folk revival in his own compositions. Much as we would have liked to traverse the UK by rail, the number of guitars and amount of equipment with us meant that the beginning of this episode finds us renting a car in London to begin our long trek north. Let's go! Hello, Josh.
Hi.
What's happening now?
We're picking up our first rental car. We're going to be big and brave, and we're going to drive through central London on the wrong side of the road. We'll see how it goes. We're heading north. Okay. We are on the road for the first time on our trip in our Volkswagen Golf. And Kelly is driving on the wrong side of the road for the first time in her life. She's doing great. We're on the M1.
I'm a little stressed.
Yeah, but you're doing great. You got out of the city, which is the hardest part.
This is rugby.
Not really the cute part of rugby.
But the average.
The average part of rugby. How's it going, man?
Oh, good. Hot.
Yeah.
Sweaty.
Yeah, I have a sweater that I've just been carrying around all day rather than... Good to see you.
And this is the last class.
Yeah. Is that alright? I'm just strumming away.
Yes, great.
And if in doubt, I'll follow you, I think, but yeah. Man, my music brain was like, something's feeding back.
What do we need to do on our way?
If you can get the other mic stand looking like that. I was like, boy, I'm not getting a lot of level out of these mics.
And I'll plug you.
Yeah, that would be what. One more for safety.
Yeah.
Thank you. Before we get too wet here, we'll give it a go.
Alright, I'm rolling.
Okay. Little car for the rain.
Yeah.
That's
that
a real
felt,
groove to it.
Yeah, that felt really good.
Yeah.
Great success, man.
Just visions of my fun pick flying off the end.
Yeah, God, that's been there before.
Take, that's probably the one we're going to use. A massive droplet landed right on my like crown.
Your crown chakra was opened.
Wet butt 1, wet butt 2.
Right. That had a real pump to it, didn't it?
Yeah, it felt really good.
Yeah.
Hello, we are here in Rugby. It is 9:30 p.m. This is the second pub called the 7 Stars we've been to on this journey.
Feature you can imagine.
Yeah. Let's see. So what is this?
So that's a leaf that I took from Nick Drake's grave that he's buried under the oak tree with his parents, Rodney and Molly. So I thought get that for you guys if you're not going to be able to find the time to go over there. I know how much he means to you, like mine as well.
Yeah.
So I actually got 5 of his leaves tattooed on my arm as well from the tree.
Oh man.
Yeah.
We haven't even really talked about that. I mean, like, you know, part of the reason that I wanted to work with you, aside from, you know, you being a good hang and I like your compositions, is that like you live close to where he's from and that we share the Nick Drake influence. Particularly the tunes that we played for my channel are very overtly Nick Drake inspired tunes, you know, which I think is something that we've both tried to channel, you know.
Oh yeah,
in our
massively.
writing,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
so,
absolutely, yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Robert Barnett.
Hello, Carrie.
Besides the local.
Besides the 7 Stars and the Tamira's Kitchen we went into.
Yeah.
Best curry house in Rugby. I'd say locally, I mean, there was Coombe Abbey, which we were going to go to today, but obviously the heavens opened. Draycott Water's really nice as well. That's actually near Rugby, it's not just another place along. So Draycott Water's like a big reservoir. And I always hit up a Wetherspoon, so Ripper Brook's not too bad.
No, that doesn't count as a recommendation. We're not including any spoons in there.
I've dug him for years, but I'm really getting into a guy called Nick Jones. And if you like the stuff that me and Josh do, like fingerstyle wise, he was doing basically old traditional songs almost exclusively, and he'd do these incredible guitar arrangements, like mad alternate tunings. The singer in my band, Pete Plumley, is also amazing. We'll be putting an album out soon, so plug that as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So Wax Rats, that's what we're called. Well, I did not choose a name, but
Wax
Rats.
Wax Rats?
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's going to be the Wax Rats.
I ran to be a local councillor about 2 years ago now. It was 2 years ago. And really the main reason I decided to do it was to help with the music kind of provision in town. Rugby has an amazing music community, but it's just got no place to record, no place to rehearse. The community doesn't really have anywhere to kind of go. I brought a notice of motion to the council to get all of the council to commit to funding for music, and they all unanimously did.
Wow, that's amazing.
We just got to, it's one pebble of a large avalanche. Obviously, I can't promise anything because you're told not to in that role, but some way of musicians being able to self-actualise in the town again rather than having to go outside. It's everyone should see from Rugby.
It's just brain drain.
Yeah, massive, yeah.
Can you run again? Like, how does
I can. I really like doing it, but I think I'm a full-time teacher as well at a grammar school, and I'm trying to make my own YouTube stuff happen.
Right. Would you say you feel a bit like butter scraped over too much bread?
Yeah. I need a holiday. A very long holiday. I don't think I shall return. I don't think I shall run again. In fact, I mean not to.
Shall we end it there?
Yes. Bonus gift for you. I have to wear this hat in public in 28 degrees heat in about 10 minutes. So, yeah.
The fatigue of the trip is starting to set in a little bit. We just stayed at our first and I think only travel lodge last night. I was standing in the shower this morning just thinking about my travel lodge showers feel like a safe place for me because I've been on some very, very stressful and arduous tours to the UK. Dealt with a lot of like sickness that I have to perform through music. Just standing in the shower there, it's just like, yes, this is a refuge. I need someone to let me in. I need them to do it pronto.
Where are we?
We are at the Mason's Arms Pub and Inn. In, I guess, Strawberry Branch is technically the name of the town, but
I think it's called Grange on Sands.
we left London 2 days ago. We were in Rugby yesterday, and this is a hard vibe shift from our
I should say so.
From our London experience. Very happy to be here.
What a place for a cat.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us. Next week, we'll take in beautiful Scotland and hear from another fantastic singer-songwriter. We'll be testing the limits of our videographer's multitasking skills, taking another look behind the scenes of one of Josh's live shows, and learning a bit about ancient geography. See you next time.
Goodbye.
The volcano may be extinct, but the city of Edinburgh is as alive as ever. Tourists from all over the world flock to see the stunning architecture, hear the serene sounds of Highland bagpipes, and experience the world's largest performing arts festival, Edinburgh Fringe. It was at this very festival that what some describe as the very first mobile phone application debuted in 1999. It allowed users to access the show guide for Edinburgh Fringe, and it was capable of placing a voice call to the box office for the show you wanted to see automatically, no dialing. It's in this home of both the ancient and the modern that we'll meet Alice Faye, a spellbinding singer-songwriter from Glasgow, known for her powerful alto voice and her unique stylistic blend of 30s jazz, opera, and 60s pop sounds. We'll be hearing Alice and her partner Lewis perform one of her original songs. But first, let's see if Josh can find a scenic spot in Edinburgh to film. Let's go!
The North. We are officially north.
Hello, Josh.
Hi, Cal. Coffee cheers. We are at a park, the name of which I don't remember.
Calton Hill?
Calton Hill on a beautiful day in Edinburgh, trying to find a very Edinburgh-looking spot to film, and I think we're going to get lucky. So we're heading up this steep-ass hill.
That wasn't so bad.
Oh, no.
Can you see that, like, very far in the distance, like, kind of peak?
Uh-huh.
I wonder what that is.
That's Mount Everest. That's the tallest waterfall in the world. Yeah, this actually really good.
But we sat right here.
Right here.
Can you go stand there for a sec?
I play piano, I'm sitting down, I'm at this level, and there's a town. Come to me.
What's happening?
Alice and Lewis, their arrival is imminent. We're going to rehearse here, and then we're going to go take a taxi up a big hill.
How's it going?
That's not gonna work.
Cole, we're trying to figure out how you can play that chime.
Oh, my chime.
Okay, so what if you started in with it on the tripod? That
I
could be
think
cool.
that is what I would have to do.
Okay. Does that feel realistic?
Let's find out.
Okay. That happens twice. Yeah.
That does sound
there you
good,
go.
to be honest.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so fun, like getting to do it with like the harmonies in real time as well.
Oh yeah. Okay, well that came together a lot quicker than I was expecting.
Well, we're all in here.
You get like a really strong, is that how it works?
That's a piano.
It sounds different outside, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Took a guess with your mic placement there too.
Okay.
Oh hey.
I didn't expect to see you. I was just like, oh.
Nice man. Well, you'll see this on YouTube like in a couple of months.
Look forward to it.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
It's all a lie, that's what you said. Wanted something different. What was in your head? Come to me and I'll try. I would like to be what you would like. If you wanted something different, why'd you have to go for me? It's such a struggle, to be big-minded. Isn't it enough to know where you stand? Come to me and I'll try. I would like to be what you would like. If you wanted something different, why'd you have to go for me? Oh, I am such a bitter-minded lover. Every day I'm undercover, wondering what you want me to do. Well, there's a getting through to you, doing what you want me to do. It's all a lie, well, that's what you said. If you wanted something different, what was in your head? Come to me and I'll try. I would like to be what you would like. If you wanted something different, why'd you have to go for me? For me. Well, if you wanted something different, why'd you have to go for me? For me.
Lovely stuff. Very good stuff. Fantastic.
Also, it was so funny, there was a bit in the middle, there was a fly dancing all over me.
Yeah, a fly landed on my face while I was like.
Oh my god, you had to just like hold the camera.
Great.
Ooh, that was like the most I've ever
I was
done.
like so excited by
You
the
and the
ding
multitasking
happening as
award.
well.
Yeah.
God, it's such a thrill when you get to that bit and you turn and you're suddenly there ready to ding.
Let me get a picture of you guys.
My sort of like obscure musical inspiration or something that I think people should listen to would probably be Molly Drake or Melanie. I think she's really cool. So I'm probably going to say those two.
I've not thought about my answers.
I think I've got one for you.
Yeah, go
that
on.
you like. Well, I'll whisper it to you.
Oh yeah, Smiley Lewis. He's pretty cool. He's a
Yeah.
50s sort of rock and roll.
New Orleans guy.
New
I think.
Orleans, Ray Charles type vibe.
Yeah.
He's really, really cool.
He's very good. Well, a local recommendation for all of you would be Dynamic Earth. I've talked about it today quite a lot. So much, it takes you through all of Earth dynamically. Yeah, it needs to be done. If you've already done it, do it for the nostalgia. If you haven't, do it and gain some potential future nostalgia. I think, what have I been doing recently and what have
Probably
you been
the
doing?
jam.
Yeah, I think to
Yeah,
stay
yeah.
connected with people, we've been doing a lot of jams,
Open
mics, and music, to be honest. I think that would probably be the main thing that we do.
Yeah.
And getting coffees. I like getting coffees.
Yeah.
Just getting a good old cup of Joe
Yeah, cup of Joe.
and music.
Pub gigs.
Yeah.
What is the jam?
Oh, the jam. It's like this. It's called the Raspberry Jam. Happens
Yeah.
every Monday.
Yeah.
Kind of anyone is allowed to perform, which
Yeah.
which
We
you
host
know.
it.
Yeah, so we host it.
Yeah, we don't just go.
Well, that'd be fine.
We're not those guys.
Yeah,
in
that's a Glasgow
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
But yeah, it goes on till quite late. So if you are at a loss on a Monday, which often everyone is, will you be surprised how many people actually come for a Monday?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's very fun, and just quite a lot of silly people come out of the woodworks, including ourselves.
Including ourselves.
Great.
Great.
Thanks,
Great.
guys.
Thank
No
you.
worries.
Going on soon. 2-set night. Full room. Good situation. I'm looking forward to being out of this here closet.
Looking forward to coming out of the closet.
Pride Month, baby.
Hey there, just checking we're good for about now-ish.
That's fun, man.
That was good.
So stay with me, my clarity, certainty like lightning.
After the show, Alice and I both went out to the merch table like we almost always do and sold our merch. Physical media is still an incredibly important part of how independent artists like Alice and myself make a living. This video actually was brought to you in part by a company that is helping me make physical merch, Disc Makers. We are releasing this series on both CD and DVD, and you can find the pre-order links down below. Now, back to the story. Well, at Alice's recommendation, here we are. I'll put an effect on the audio so it can be like, Dynamic Earth. I have to admit, it's a bit upstaged by what's directly behind it, which is actual Dynamic Earth there, but we're gonna go have a gander at that later on.
You've experienced the way our planet was made. Now we will take you back in time again, 3,800 million years.
What do you think?
I thought it was delightful. It also made me a little bit sad just because I feel like nothing like that would be built now, like currently, in the US in particular, just because there's like such a suspicion towards science from the government and people who have the funding power to build such a thing. But it's delightful that we still have them and that it's still informing the way that, that kids see the world.
You can't really tell from this, but that's a long way.
We don't know yet. Let's find out.
It's a mile.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever.
There's where we filmed. I think I did put... It is seagull poop I put my leg in.
Is this your work? Smug son of a bitch. Well, after 3 of probably the sunniest days on record here in Edinburgh, our time comes to an end on the Royal Mile. We've just hiked up to Arthur's Seat. We're exhausted, our legs are tired. There's bagpiping, obviously, but we're feeling triumphant. It's been lovely, Edinburgh.
you for joining us. Next week, we'll be beginning our journey back south. We'll connect with another musician Josh met on the A Celebration of Paul Simon's Graceland Live tour. But first, some side quests to take in the United Kingdom's majestic Northeast. See you next time.
Goodbye.
When the Roman Emperor Hadrian decided it was time to defend his new conquest, Britannia, the easiest way to do so was with a Great Wall. No, not that Great Wall, Hadrian's Wall. Once stretching all the way from the east to the west of northern England, Hadrian's Wall separated Roman territory in the south from those the Romans called barbarians to the north. The wall's eastern terminus is located in what is now the city of Newcastle upon Tyne, and specifically in a neighborhood creatively named Wall's End. Fast forward a few thousand years to World War II, when Newcastle upon Tyne was heavily bombed by the German Luftwaffe in what's now called the Newcastle Blitz. There's a particular row of houses in Wall's End that used to carry on much further, but now the row ends abruptly. The last house standing in this row is home to Tim Bloomer and Fran Knowles, a married couple whose warmth and kindness is as steadfast as their house that survived the Blitz. Josh first met Tim on the A Celebration of Paul Simon's Graceland Live tour, mentioned in episode 2. On that tour, Tim picked up the Duesenberg lap steel you'll see him playing today. He's joined by the incredible Fran on drums, and their friend and fellow Geordie, Mark Johnson, on bass. But before we hear their performance of an obscure country song, we'll take a trip down the beautiful east coast of the country, taking in the fairy tale beauty of Northumbria. Let's go!
About 2 hours south of Edinburgh, we have begun the journey back south.
We're driving along the coast.
Oh, yes!
Oh, yes! So look at that deep blue sea. More! More! Where are we now?
Bombal? What's it called? It
We got
looks.
the castle.
It looks not real.
We got the
The croquet.
down below the castle.
Doesn't get much more British than this.
Josh saving the snails from getting smashed because he's a
I want to
sweet.
get there, but I want to get there
he's
alive.
a sweet prince that saves animals.
Where are we?
Bamberg?
Bamberg.
Bamborough Castle.
Absolutely amazing. Coastline worth defending, truly.
Yeah,
We go give it a look-see with our tickets. You know, I'm reminded of when we're on the beach in San Diego, because this is sort of like the far end of our trip.
Yeah.
But it's like 1/10 of the distance. It was like 5,000 miles to California from New York, and it was only like 500 miles from London to Edinburgh, even stopping off in the places we did. Just to give people a sense of how rural a part of the country we're in right now.
Yeah. That's who this castle was. And Edward II's is Bamborough Castle, which is just up the road. It looks fake. Fake news.
Got some good air.
Wow, you look epic.
Hello.
Hey man, how's it going?
Nice to see you.
Good to see you too.
Come on, man.
Nice to have you here.
So nice to be here. I wish we had more time.
Well, me and Fran were just looking at flights to New York in November.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be there.
Because I've got...
Come. If we should, we would.
Yes, it would.
Guys,
Oh, that's great. We're going to be in New York in November.
come to New York. I don't know what reading.
Could you look up verse 3 and write the
Look
verse?
up verse 3, write it down.
I'm sorry to ask this of you.
Oh, but
Verse 1 and 2 are like a narrative that makes sense, and verse 3 is like, I'm on the sea, I love you on the sea.
Because the lap still can sound a bit weird when you start trying to do like syllables. But I've soloed the harmony and the harmony straight up to this. Do you want to try the harmony together?
Yeah. 1, 2. And I'm gonna be late getting home tonight if the tide won't come in. I'm gonna be tired from the journey, but I'll be seeing you again. God for you and me and the deep, deep blue sea. Yeah.
Strange harmony, but
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll start using this new tuning, which is G, B, D, F sharp, A, D.
Wait, so just play it slow open.
So I sound horrible.
Alright,
That's cool.
Yeah.
It's good on the brain. Good, glad I had all those painful last night to really get the brain fired up.
You can see why I was just like, we must not have one more.
Yeah, you made the complete right decision, Scott.
despite my begging.
I was
like,
pretty afraid.
let's go.
Any other circumstance and I would have been down, but like this morning I woke up and I was like, good morning, Kelly. Let's start it a little bit quicker, actually.
Okay,
Like around there? Yeah. Okay, I'm rolling on take 2.
Okay, rolling take 2.
1, 2, 3.
I'm a sailor on this dark and dreadful sea, and I need courage just the same as you need me. I've been fishing for a cup of sympathy, but I keep getting waves that just won't let me be. And I'm gonna be late coming home tonight if the tide won't come in. I'm gonna be tired from the journey, but I'll be seeing you again. Thank God for you and me and the deep, deep blue sea. It ain't been the same since she hit upon the rock. And I still sail her, even though she's had a knock. And when I look out in the middle of the sea, I still dream the dream, I dream of you and me. And I'm gonna be late getting home tonight if the tide won't come in. I'm gonna be tired from the journey, but I'll be seeing you again. Thank God for you and me and the deep, deep blue sea. It's time for me to leave, and I'll be leaving thinking about who I'm gonna see. When I'm with you, we will open up the sail, 'cause when I'm with you, I just know I'll never bail. And I'm gonna be late getting home tonight if the tide won't come in. I'm gonna be tired from the journey, but I'll be seeing you again. Thank God for you and me and the deep, deep blue sea.
The maintenance, like, do 10 takes, 15
No.
takes, I love it.
Is that warmed up now?
Yeah. 3 takes. What are you getting?
Well, but I mean, but the thing is, like, to me, there's always these lines that go like this of like accuracy on this axis and vibe on this axis, you know, and you got to try and catch it right at the crossing point there, you know.
Nice, I want to do more now.
Yeah.
A couple more tunes, improv.
Six. And goes to the 7 holds. And it's the same idea, but just
Same sort of vibe.
imagine Lee Von Helm playing it instead, and that's
Great, okay.
This is an incredibly heavy American Standard Telecaster that I only have because it was my first like proper guitar.
Oh yeah.
And my parents and my granddad clubbed together 500 quid each for my 18th birthday and bought me this.
Yeah, might as well record just for fun.
2, 3, you're low, you're da-da, woohoo. You're low, you're da-da, woohoo.
Nice. Ah, it feels great, man.
Yeah. We've been lucky recently, to be fair. Come on, I'm coming up for a cuddle for you as well.
Okay. Alright, we're rolling. Everything is good.
Okay, so there's a lass from around here called Rivkala. She's fantastic. Like, I met her where we walked past a pub and she was playing and I like had to stop and listen and we had to stay and watch the whole set and then I became friends with her since.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Rivkala. Check out the song Chess. It's a banger.
Yeah,
Excellent.
they've just released an EP as well, so yeah, it's
Nice.
really, really good.
Well,
Local, I mean, is
Local to the region, anyhow.
local to the region.
Local to the UK.
I'll recommend Bamborough this time.
Yeah.
Beautiful castle, beautiful high street, beautiful beach. In the sunshine, one of the nicest places in the UK in my opinion. We recently had our wedding party.
Oh yeah.
Which you certainly couldn't make, but you nearly did. Which we got married just with our parents and siblings and then we held a big party. Like the best part of a year later. And that party was one of the most beautiful days of my life.
It was so lovely.
So nice, man.
Hard to believe we're not in LA here in this shot.
Seriously.
So hot.
It's like this all the time in North East England.
Yeah,
isn't it?
God, every day.
Thank you for joining us. Join us next week to hear from a living legend of blues and country music. We'll be exploring one of the most beautiful villages in all of England, where we may or may not see a pirate. See you next time.
Goodbye.
You may have wondered if there are any dinosaurs named after rock stars. I have a feeling that there are more than you might have guessed. One dinosaur, the Mosaikosaurus knopfleri, was named after Mark Knopfler, the frontman of an obscure rock band from the 80s called Dire Straits. Their 1985 album Brothers in Arms was the first album in history to sell over 1 million copies on compact disc. The cover art for Brothers in Arms features a shiny floating guitar, a 1937 style O resonator. Before that national guitar belonged to Knopfler, it belonged to Steve Phillips, a blues and country musician, guitar maker, and painter. Knopfler and Phillips were longtime friends, and together with Brendan Croker and Paul Franklin, they formed the supergroup the Notting Hillbillies. A living legend of the blues scene, Steve now lives in the idyllic seaside village of Robin Hood's Bay, which is known for its maze of steep streets and secret passageways that made it ideal for smuggling booze and other contraband from the Netherlands and France in the 18th century. It is also known for the large number of ammonite fossils you can find on the beach, if you're lucky. We'll try our luck at some fossil hunting in this episode, and then we'll follow Josh as he joins Steve at his regular gig at a local pub, where once a week for decades, this little seaside community has gathered to let their hair down, enjoy a few pints, and dance to some blues music. Let's go!
Yeah, go here, go get it. Hey. Go get it.
Go get it. Here we are in the bay. That does not look real, man. That's me right now. Should we follow that man?
I'm thinking so.
God knows what incarnation that is today.
8 million litres of gin.
On the first floor, it looks from me.
I have reached the end of where you can walk. It feels kind of crazy to be this far out by myself and see how small Robin Hood's Bay is. Josh just managed to find me way the out here. So, oh, there he is. Oh my god, is he wearing Birkenstocks? You can't. I'm so impressed. Josh, are you wearing Birkenstocks?
Yeah.
You're doing great.
Thank you.
Look at these rocks.
Right, and what have we here?
This is the negative space of an ammonite fossil.
Ooh, deep time represented in the visual domain. A line of fossils, the precise fate of which can never be known, lies entombed in the ash of an ancient catastrophe. Now waiting to be rediscovered, its story told afresh by those who visit the bay.
Okay, what's the plan?
I just got off the phone and he said they're gonna get there at 7 to set up the PA and stuff. I'll see the set just at sound check, and I will, I guess, pick whatever tunes I happen to know. Show starts at 8:30.
Okay.
The shortest transit to a gig of the entire tour. We're walking around the corner to the Grosvenor. I'm about to find out what the set list is and if I know any of the songs that Steve Phillips is playing or whether I'm just going to be feeling my way through it. So here goes nothing.
Thanks for having us. All the way from the USA, doing a bit of touring around, doing some gigs, selling them out everywhere. Apparently so. He's going to join us for 3 tunes. All right, young Josh, where are you, my boy? Let's get you on here. Come on, big up Josh Turner. Come on now. All the way from the US of A.
Are you all plugged in, Josh? Yeah, sure. Okay, great.
Yeah, they feed me on cornbread and peas. Yes, they feed me on cornbread and peas, real greasy. Yeah, they feed me on cornbread and peas, poor boy. Ain't gonna treat it this way.
Oh, this is my kind of music. I could sit here all night.
Are you recording?
You two want a drink while I'm at the bar?
Oh, I'll come get one myself.
No, I'll get one for you and Kelly.
I'll do another G&T.
Yeah, gin and tonic.
2 gin and tonics?
Yes.
Yeah. Doubles.
Sure.
Rolling. Yeah.
Delmore Brothers, I think they're. Are you familiar with their work? Well, there you go. There you go. Fantastic. You absolutely. Blue Stay Away From Me that I did with Notting Hill Hillbillies, that was their sort of a minor hit for them. They're very rarely mentioned in American documentaries. They wrote something like 500 or 600 songs.
Jeez. That's crazy.
Honestly, and some of them are belters as well. A place or a place?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure. Ramsdale Woods.
Okay.
Okay.
Up the hill there.
Okay.
A lot of my paintings are done influenced by it.
Oh, yeah. Hiking footwear.
I would do it barefoot.
No, you wouldn't.
No, it'd be terrible. But look, if I walk around New York City in Birkenstocks, this is way less dangerous than that.
So true. I was going to ask about your paintings. Are these
Could
all
have turned-
yours?
Yeah. All the ones that aren't behind glass are originals.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Prints,
okay.
the ones behind glass. Didn't think I was ever going to make a living as a musician. And I started painting as well, and making a living. Was quite successful. I had a gallery in London, was selling my work. And then what changed for me, a big thing that changed, was about 1984, there was a roots music explosion of interest. And suddenly I got to a point by about 1986, I had to really decide which way I'm going to jump.
Yeah.
So I thought, right, you'd better go with this. You're not going to get another chance, I was nearly 40 by then.
Yeah.
Just what happened last night, really.
Yeah.
I mean, that's my output to the world, really.
Yeah.
That's what, and it's given freely.
Yeah.
It's just done for the sheer joy of playing. I have to remind myself and the band that sometimes this is just for the joy of playing.
So you've been playing at the Grosvenor for 26 years now?
Yeah. We didn't, before we were at the Grosvenor, various other places that got booted out of because of no music licence.
Oh, yeah.
So, so apart from COVID, we've been playing, unless I'm really not up to either out of the country or not, I've got a bad cold or something, that we play.
Sure.
And it feeds me, artistically.
Yeah.
And I think it's been a very important thing to keep me sort of interested, really. It's been probably the most important thing I've done from an artistic point of view. Even when I was doing stuff with the Notting Hill Hillbillies, a lot of the things I brought to the programme were things I'd worked up here. And my hands are getting bad now, which is a problem. I've got, it's just arthritis. And they're just stiff. It's not painful. And a lot of that's probably not from playing guitar, it's from doing woodworking, I think.
Oh.
How are you still building instruments?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. But I built. I admire people who do it for a living because it's a heck of a way to make a living.
Man, yeah.
And I've only built, I don't know, about 15 guitars, I think, in my life.
That's more than most people.
Yeah.
That's 15 more than me, I'll tell you that.
That 12-string I was playing last night, that's the first instrument I built.
Oh, really?
I couldn't get a good 12-string off the shelf, in a shop. I thought, well, I think I know enough how to build a guitar now. I've been repairing for about 10 years then.
Yeah.
So
that's impressive. And, I think that's all we've got for you. But
I hope we can sort that out.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Well, anytime you're in the area again, you want to join in with us,
yeah,
very welcome.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Hello, Josh.
Hey, Carol.
How are you doing?
I'm tired. We've been here a little less than a month, but it was more ambitious, I think, than I realized before we left. We're being kind of like, it's like full-on tourist, which is incredible, but then also like kind of fully a work trip as well. A lot of late nights. Can you see what you were just saying?
It's hollow on the inside.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. It's like
What were you expecting?
it's marzipan.
Oh, it's the almond thing. Yeah.
I was lying in bed and I was feeling homesick the first time, mostly for Marine
Yeah.
and for vegetables.
Yeah, man, they don't be eating vegetables over here. It's crazy.
In our apartment. I miss our apartment.
Yeah.
I don't know. You should try it.
Thank you for joining us. Tune in next week for some psychedelic rock, behind the scenes at a professional recording studio, and a secret side quest into one of Josh's longest held hyperfixations. See you next time.
Goodbye.
In 1965, actor Peter Fonda, famous for his role in Ghost Rider, showed up to an LSD-fueled party the Beatles were having in Beverly Hills, as a comfort to a tripping George Harrison who was overcome with a fear of dying. Peter Fonda began describing his near-fatal childhood accident. This really killed the vibe, and John Lennon would later go on to describe Fonda as very uncool. After Lennon booted Fonda out of the party, Lennon and Harrison sat down with Roger McGuinn and David Crosby of the Byrds and began bonding over Indian classical music. What emerged from this party was a song called He Said, which drew influences from both Indian classical music and Peter Fonda's Bad Vibe. Lennon changed he to she, and so originates the Beatles song She Said, She Said. It's sort of a song about things you don't want to hear, but I'm pretty sure you'll want to hear Josh's rendition of the song with fellow A Celebration of Paul Simon's Graceland Live alum, Matt Swales. Regular viewers may recognize Matt from Josh's performance of Sunshine of Your Love, or as the drummer on the Other Favorites' 2022 album, Un-Americana. Josh and Matt will be joined by the immensely talented Will Sharp on bass and vocals. But first, we'll pick up with Josh in Leeds, where he performed at the famed Brudenell with Alice Faye, who we met in episode 6. Let's go!
What does the future hold for someone so small?
Can we hear one more time for Alice Faye, who opened up the night tonight? We worked up a little tune right before the show, and I'd like to invite her on stage to do it.
There was love all around, but I never heard it singing. No, I never heard it at all till there was you. Till there was you.
Solitaire. Yeah, you don't help yourself. Solitaire's nice. Solitaire's nice. You got David Hockney. Go, Solitaire. You don't help yourself. You don't help yourself. You know,
I bought this dumb little, yeah.
Oh.
This little, look, it was good though. It's like a little, it's from 2004.
Oh, it's so cute.
A little Easy Share.
So obviously that's not, how the Beatles would have done it, but I liked what you had, and if there's if we were to, for instance, put the vocal mic here,
put it in figure 8 and all the drums and sing it either side of it, like I think we could probably get away with it. Yeah. It feels really good. Yeah. I love to sing with you, man. You got a beautiful voice.
You too. Good old Beatles.
The thing with their tunes is it's always like you think it's simple until you try and play it.
Yeah.
Every f***ing time they get it.
He's ready.
That's the feel. You have to look like the feel, and it's so much there. So I mean, if you do this with your head.
If you're not swinging your head, man,
if you
you're
do
not
this
playing
with your head,
right.
it makes everything else. That's actually really different. That's like actually quite painful.
Take 6 for the camera.
I know.
Let's do one more. It never happens.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that was the exception. Let's go. Great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Great stuff, everybody. Excellent.
Amazing, man.
Cool,
Fantastic.
Welcome to Wareham. It's a Saxon walled town, and it's one of the oldest towns in the country. And it has a church that dates back to, I think, like 700, I think.
Damn.
William the Conqueror is buried here as well.
Oh, really?
No, sorry, not William the Conqueror. That's totally wrong. Delete that. Lawrence of Arabia
Oh, yeah,
That guy.
not the same as William
Not
the
the
Conqueror.
same as William the Conqueror, but William the Conqueror built Corfe Castle, which is not too far from here.
Wow, how about that?
You guys are just classic TikTokers.
Yeah,
I thought this was just an
that's
American
us.
thing.
Right, we all do this. We're all like this.
So, down in Devon, not far from here, there's a studio called Middle Farm Studios, and they every now and again will do like a collaborative, multiple artist recording session, and then it will be released under the Middle Farm kind of label thing, and it's the session, or the album will be called Middle Farm Sessions, and it's
Do you want to tell us about what you're working on at Middle Farm?
That's like a remote recording drum sort of service, I guess. Yeah, I can give the sort of Middle Farm drum sound and all that lovely stuff without having to go there. And yeah.
So you too, viewer, can get that Swales sound on your recording. That's what we're saying.
I'll also be playing it, yeah, for sure. I've been doing these big, like, coastal, kind of local area hikes. Basically, the idea is to just invite tons of people, like everyone's welcome, just invite whoever wants to come, they can share spread the word, everyone's invited, and it's an entire day of hiking through the beautiful surrounding areas. Leave your phones at home, leave your work in London, leave all of your stresses and all that, and just come for a huge hike and a huge walk through the countryside. And I've done a couple of them now, and I have to say they're just so feel like good for the soul. It feels like everyone gets to the end and it's just like a huge breath of fresh air, and everyone's just take the weight off. You just leave all that stuff behind and just connect with people, have a chat with the smooth lubrication of walking in a beautiful place. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. The lubrication of walking, social lubrication. Yeah.
Are you into Star Wars?
Yes.
I went to Empire Strips Back.
Oh, right, okay.
Which is a Star Wars burlesque show.
Oh, hell yeah.
And it was silly, it was very, very funny and sexy and just amazing, and I really recommend it.
Okay.
I would do that.
That sounds great.
It was great.
So fun.
Really good.
Yeah. There's a place that we're going to go to soon. It's called the Square and Compass, and it's a super old pub. It's very piratey. It's very Dorset, very rough and ready. The bar is literally a hatch in the wall. There's no taps. It's just like straight out the barrels, and it's really cool. So we're going to go there. I'd highly recommend that.
The episode would normally end here, but the producers of this show felt that viewers needed to see the truth of the man behind all this music stuff. It's a look inside the mind of a man who can tell you the make, model, year, and fun facts about every car on the road. Let's see what he makes of the Haynes Motor Museum in Somerset. What you looking at?
Well, we got so many more to go. Let's go in.
What kind of car is this?
A little Tykes. I was a big fan myself at one point early on. This is a modern hot rod built out of old parts. 27-liter V12 tank engine. Just about make you deaf if you fired this thing up and you were standing this close to it.
What's the car in Clueless?
I have not seen Clueless.
What? It's got such a cute, it's got like a big like smile.
Mm-hmm. This is the face I'm making. This is a Super Beetle, not my favorite, but we love a cabriolet. Oh, you would absolutely go picnicking in that. You can see how these headlights are not quite pointing in the same direction. Those were one of the first cars that had headlights that turned with you. They were like mechanically attached to the steering wheel. This was what Ringo had, a Facel Vega.
Ringo Starr had this car.
I think it's kind of ugly. It looks a bit like an Edsel.
A what? A Baha. Baha.
First American car specifically aimed at women.
This?
The brochures proclaim the personal car for girls on the go.
Girls on the go.
Look at the visibility on this thing. You don't get this on a sports car anymore. These windows are massive. What have we done? This is the Gen X soft club of cars.
The color?
You want to see the Zoolander cell phone of shifters? Take a look at that.
Oh, is that an ambulance?
Oh yeah, that was my dream car for a long time. We'll get there in a second. Yeah, 60s ambulances were like just the coolest things to me.
That's so eccentric.
Yeah.
Why did you want the ambulance?
Probably because of Ghostbusters. Look at the God, even the front of it's beautiful, isn't it?
It's kind of a poopy color, but...
This was the zenith of Cadillac, as far as I'm concerned. This is when Cadillac meant something. Look at this. The white wall tires. Trio of 10 out of 10 cars. We gotta go see the DeLorean. Well, this is clearly what Elon Musk was going for with the Cybertruck, but like he just couldn't hit the mark, you know?
Don't say that name on camera. Thank you for joining us. Tune in next week for a performance at a very special location with a famous pianist.
Goodbye.
In the 1975 Best Picture-winning film Monty Python and the Holy Grail, when King Arthur and the knights finally make it to Camelot, King Arthur's squire Patsy informs the group that the castle they're standing in front of is actually only a model. There is, in fact, only a model of a real castle in the medieval town of Arundel in West Sussex. It's called High Orne Tower. It was built in 1797 by an architect who built the model in the hope that it would win him a contract to rebuild Arundel Castle, which was just up the road. He built the tower, failed to win the contract, and died 2 years later. However, the tower did go on to feature prominently in the 1988 Doctor Who episode, Silver Nemesis, and it's where our episode takes place today. Our collaborator is David Bennett, who you may know from his incredible video essays on music theory. But today it's his prodigious piano skills that will be on display. His friend and longtime collaborator Sam Mitchell will join on drums. Let's go!
Wow, look at this.
Office of the day.
OOTD.
That's outfit.
OOTD. Well, it's the same acronym.
That's cute.
It is cute. Oh, they still got the old Market Cross. How about that?
Good to meet you too.
Hi.
That's all the points.
You're more well adapted to the content making than most. Cheers.
Cheers.
Here they come. Look at them. They've parked the car and they're headed to the Folly. Let's go.
Whoa. It looks like a painting.
Yet another day of getting sunburned shooting in England. Some days it's been in a good mood and it's worked without any noise at all. Others, yeah, that's bad enough that I don't want to have to denoise the shit out of it. Oh, actually, you know what? I have a hunch. All right, hang on.
Oh.
Yep. There we go.
That's it?
That's it.
Can you make it on double A's?
So like it says
All right, rolling take 4? Yeah?
Yeah. Rolling audio, take 4.
Riders on the storm, riders on the storm. Into this house we're born, to this world we're thrown. Like a dog without a bone, an actor out alone. Riders on the storm. There's a killer on the road, his brain is squirming like a toad. Take a long holiday, let your children play. If you give this man a ride, sweet memory will die. Killer on the road, yeah. You gotta love your man. Girl, you gotta love your man. Take him by the hand, make him understand. The world on you depends, our life will never end. Gotta love your man, yeah. Riders on the storm, riders on the storm. Into this house we're born, into this world we're thrown. Like a dog without a bone, an actor out alone. Riders on the storm, yeah. Riders on the storm, riders
When I was leaving for this trip, I realized that I was going to need one more dynamic microphone for some of the shoots that I had planned. And being me, I wanted something specific. I wanted a Shure SM57 made before 1980, the Unidyne 3 model. The first place I looked was actually the sponsor of today's video, Reverb.com. Typical of my experiences with Reverb, the seller made sure to get the mic in the mail the day I ordered it to ensure that it would arrive before I needed to leave for England. I have been a Reverb seller and customer for 10 years, and every transaction I've ever had has been no-nonsense, easy, in a way that cannot be said for all ways to buy used gear online. So, when you use Reverb, you're not only making the sort of eco-friendly choice of buying used, you also have a chance to find something that is unique and helps you stand out from a crowd, which can be hard to do these days. So, next time you need a piece of gear, check out Reverb.com. Now back to the story.
I would say an artist called Jasmine 4T. Spelled Jasmine and then .4 and then .t.
Okay.
She's signed to Phoebe Bridgers' record label. So it's kind of down that road, but she's British. It's, I can't describe it really. Like there's like a flavour of the Kinks in there, but it's also modern and rocky. And she's also trans, so like that as a sort of subject matter features in there a lot. Yeah, and I saw her play in Brighton a couple of weeks ago, and it was just an amazing show. Like really like back to basics.
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
Oh,
yeah,
fantastic.
Yeah. I think so. If you're in like south coast of England, like Sussex, where we are now, where I took you guys today, Arundel, like the castle, the river, like it's just like the entire place. It's like hard to believe it exists. So, and it's like I don't know if it like maybe it's known to international people, but
I never heard of it.
Yeah, like
It was gorgeous.
I think like you could easily drive past it and not realise.
Yeah.
So yeah, Arundel. Going to shows, but going to like small shows. So I went to a show at this place called Brighton Electric Studio, which is like a rehearsal space, recording space, but they have a venue as well. And they put on shows there, and it's just like really community driven. And it's easy for me to walk in there and bump into someone who I've like not seen for 10 years. And it's just like so nice that everyone's brought together by that music, and it's like purely for the love of the music. So, yeah, you pay like £4 to get in. It's great. Yeah.
Nice. Thank you.
All right.
I think that's it.
No worries.
YouTuber.
It's good to meet you.
This is probably not going to be usable because we're mostly just like.
You keep saying that about the car. You got a mental block about this. Every time,
Well,
like,
if
well,
we're
you're like,
just,
well,
like,
it's not going to be usable.
We're just sitting here making fun of
Red light,
British
speed
culture
camera
and
ahead.
to record it.
Yeah, they
In
deserve
about
to have
1
the
mile
piss
at
taken
the
every so
roundabout,
often.
take the second
This
exit
we're at
towards
the-
Brighton.
Shut the up. We're at the end of the trip and we're taking the piss out of Britain.
Yeah.
England. Do they care about what you call it?
Taking the piss?
No. Britain versus England.
Oh.
Yeah. Why do
Roasts
they call
feet
it?
carveries.
What, roasts feet carvery? We need to know.
Yeah,
If that's like a regional thing.
sounds like a Supreme
also
Court
need
case.
to know like. Okay, Sunday roast has been a constant topic of conversation in this whole trip.
This is a Sunday roast. Yorkshire pudding.
We can either get pizza because I want that, or we can get another Sunday roast.
Me personally, like I want roast redemption. Like I want a better Sunday roast than that.
But
it's just like yesterday's Sunday roast was kind of mid. It was just like
that's why
a
we
bland
could
Thanksgiving
get-
dinner. I'm sorry I didn't get the Sunday roast, but I did get ribs, which is very roast adjacent.
I can't believe you.
They probably roast the ribs, except for the Sunday roast. I am actually looking forward to the Sunday roast.
You accused me of not shutting up about the Sunday roast, which I had only mentioned like one time. The Sunday roast. The Sunday roast? I know we had a Sunday roast yesterday.
Yeah.
But there's this
On
place-
Sunday, you mean?
Yes.
Mm.
There's a potato in the Yorkshire pudding.
A potato around the pudding when you came in. Where controversially it was decided that Yorkshire pudding is worth eating.
Old English versus cooked breakfast.
Right. You've been scoffed at for it being called.
Someone laughed at me when I called
roundabout, take the second exit towards Brighton.
In Yorkshire laughed at me.
Like yeah, you mean a cooked breakfast?
They're all cooked.
What did Heinz?
Sweet
Heinz
beans.
must have run the most brilliant marketing campaign of all time.
Actually, I would love to know the history of that. And
that
like,
they sold
at
British
what
people
point-
on the idea.
How long have people been eating Heinz beans exclusively?
Heinz
Where
beans.
do they make so many beans?
Heinz beans and half a hot tomato.
What do we got? Combs and bottles.
Buttolfs. How is that the name of a town?
In 4.3 miles, take
We're
the
going to
exit
Combs
onto the
and
8293.
We are tired. Yeah,
There's a
doing
lot.
drives that
There's a lot.
no one. But that
Yeah, I do.
Crow almost flew into the window. I'm kind of bummed we didn't do this solstice Stonehenge. Solstice Stone. I can't even say it
Solstice
one
Stonehenge.
time. Of course you can say it. I can't say because my mouth moves funny. Thank you for joining us. Next week takes us back to London for our final stop in the UK, where we'll be taking part in a centuries-old musical tradition. See you next time.
Goodbye.
You've probably heard people talking about a mobile phone application called TikTok. It was on this application that Josh discovered Luca Weatherall, a 24-year-old choral music director and organist in London, who has a doctorate in musicology from Oxford. If it weren't for TikTok, Josh and Luca may have never met. Because, believe it or not, finding other young people who share a love of polyphony and choral music can be a bit challenging. Josh is the grandson of a choir conductor and an organist. It runs in his veins. He joined his first choir at 9 and remains in a community choir to this day. As you will see in today's episode, when singers meet other singers, sometimes it can be hard to stop singing. Let's go meet Josh and Luca at one of the churches Luca works at, where they'll be joined by a group of real hotshots from London's choral music scene. Let's go!
We are very much in the middle of London right now. St. John the Baptist Church on Holland Road. Let's go sing some choral music.
This one, that's the swell and that's the solo, and you can control the dynamics with those two pedals.
Okay, yeah. That's a treatment.
Yeah, it's really fun. It's Any song requests?
Helena, can you say the
Because I have a poshest voice.
Yes. The phrase from Thy Grace is that refrain.
Thy grace is that refrain.
Okay.
To do me due delight, to see.
So do, because Americans go do with a hard D. We do a softer
It's
D.
do,
and
then do.
It's not quite J. Do. Yeah, do, and we have a little diphthong. Do. Do delight.
It's like a
Do delight. Yes, but I'd rather you forget about it than do a long diphthong though.
Move through it. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
We can sing do.
Nah.
Do delight.
Doodle-light.
Come again, sweetheart of our invite, thy graces that we pray, to do delight, to see, to hear, to touch, to kiss, to die, touch, kiss, goodbye, come again, that I may cease to mourn through thy unkindly disdain, for now I stand forlorn. I sit, I sigh, I weep, I faint, I die, I dead in pain and misery. I sing, I sigh, I weep, I faint, I die, I dead in pain and misery. Gentle love, draw forth thy wounding dart, thou canst not pierce her heart, for thy hast to approve. By sighs and tears, or heart, and I shall not forget thy sweet tested what she of loves. By sighs and tears, or heart, and I shall not forget thy sweet tested what she of loves.
That was good. Yeah. No, I don't think so. That was great. Great, guys. Pretty spotless.
Cool. Well, I guess that's it then.
Cool.
I mean,
I don't really want
you've got them till 4 if you
Yeah,
want
you
to
do.
do
If
anything
you want
else.
to do anything else.
You guys know Ave Verum Corpus?
Yep.
Yeah. Which one?
Pretty good for an extra.
That was good.
Such a great piece.
Really good.
You want to just run up another piece?
I mean, if you're happy to.
Another tune?
Yeah, another tune. If You Love Me.
Yeah. Oh, that's a great.
Happy to do that one.
Christmas?
Yeah. Man, lovely singing with you guys.
No, you too.
Thank you so much.
A day well spent.
I think Radio 3 Choral Evensong, of course, very on brand for being in here. Yeah, can I think of another
That's
answer?
a horrible answer.
Sometimes it's terrible, sometimes it's really, really good. Often the best choirs aren't on it. Charlie's not impressed because he isn't on it very often. But
what do you do your master's dissertation on? Sorry, your doctorate.
My doctorate is on electronic dance music communities in the UK and how popular music hasn't ruined it where everyone else thinks it has. But in my spare time and slash all the things that actually make me money, I sing chorally. We basically just sing a service, go to the pub, and then repeat. And that bizarrely is a career path you can have in England. See all the galleries, of course, all of the free stuff. Get something fixed by the NHS. It's quite a good thing we've got here. Royal Opera House, anything like that. There's so much good culture and so much music in London on every corner that you really can't go wrong. Or Ronnie Scott's as well, you should go there as well.
What's that?
You don't know Ronnie Scott's?
What?
That's famous.
Oh, Ron Scott's amazing.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
very famous jazz club, like right in the middle of town.
Okay. Well, obviously choral music's a very connected industry, and it's really nice that I can step out of the practice room and actually go and make music with people. But beyond that, I always really like the bits after a service. So having people around for dinner, having people around for lunch, the social bits that make what can be quite a grueling long church service or a grueling long concert or recording. Not today, obviously. Today was a pleasure. But all the bits surrounding it is so nice. It's a very, very friendly musical scene.
My one actually wasn't about choral singing at all. But my challenge to myself recently has been if I, actually it's particularly for women, but if I see somebody who is wearing something really nice or I like what they've done with their style or they just do something nice, if I have a compliment in my head for somebody, I'm challenging myself to just go up to them and say it because why not?
Yeah, you can't be trying to
I love that.
I've not heard a single peep about my outfit.
No compliments.
I love that. I love that.
No, that's nice.
Yeah.
Or like talking to people on the tube. It's a very unspoken London thing where you can't.
No, you can't. Don't
Don't talk on the tube.
You can't talk to people on the tube.
But sometimes a conversation opens up and it's nice, especially if people are visiting London. As a Londoner, you're not really supposed to do it, but it's a nice way
It's
to
the same
connect.
in New York. Thank you guys.
Good
This is
experience.
great.
Loading out. Going to the pub.
Sunscreen. Cheers.
Cheers. Victoria and Albert.
Is that where we're going?
That's the order of the day. We're going to see some works collected principally by Victoria herself and of course Albert, who was also a passionate fan of the arts. And what a way to honour their legacy. Art in 3D. Busts of rich men. It's just crazy that this is how people used to use their money. Now money is just used to make more money and to buy Twitter.
These are really good.
Has industrial design ever gotten better than the original Sony Walkman?
No.
The one I think I have to get down.
We've been asked a lot on this trip by people, like, basically, what are you doing? And I think the answer to that has been evolving and getting more refined.
It's turned into kind of just a meditation on connection and what my role is as a person who makes their livelihood off of the internet. What my moral responsibility is with that as my job. Given that the medium is kind of the message, right? And, you know, so much of what the internet is used for, especially these days, is divisive. It has been monetized around the idea of enraging us and driving us apart and leading us to mistrust our neighbor, so to speak, and our fellow Americans and our allies around the world, to mistrust experts, to mistrust every
damn thing. I have a chance to make a kind of mission statement about what I want my little piece of the internet to be about and to look like, and I think that it's informed by, you know, this early idea of the internet that existed when you and I were growing up. The internet was a place that was like infinite possibility for connection. Wow, I have the whole world on my doorstep. You know, look at these message boards. I'm into this super esoteric subject. Here are all these other people who share my interest. It's like I have this little community that I never would have found otherwise. And, you know, I found that around the music of Leo Kottke as a 15-year-old when I was just first starting my YouTube channel. I found this community of like 60-year-old guys who like all loved Leo Kottke and were filming his concerts and were playing his songs. Just trying to, I guess, show people the value and the joy of sharing with people through music, being vulnerable with people through music, the value of nurturing and fostering old friendships, the value of going out of your comfort zone to seek new friendships. That's what it's about. You were just saying it's about a time when the internet wasn't about making money. But at the same time, like, there's a hypocrisy in that because I intend to make money off of this project.
Not a lot of money.
No, not a lot of money, but I mean, but like 3 months worth of steady content, you know, that translates to real dollars. And there is something that feels a little gross about, you know, the fact that I'm still kind of in a way commodifying these real connections that I've been trying to foster with people, you know? The constant pull of like, oh, I should be filming this would be great content, and then having to be like, no, I'm guarding this because like, this is what I'm willing to give to the world, this is what I'm willing to turn into a product, and then this is what I'm keeping for me. This is what, it's more important that it, you know, there are things more important than money, essentially. One of the central challenges of this trip has been finding the discretion around that, of like,
yeah,
what do I keep and what do I share? I don't claim to have all the answers here, you know, I'm not saying that this is some sort of new utopian vision of like what content should be, you know, by any means. Like, I would have loved to have been able to do this trip and never pull out a camera once. It's been so incredible, and I've been so lucky to get to do it, and it's because we're documenting it that we get to do it. The level of musicianship with Luca and his friends was incredibly high. Like, you and I often talk about like how insane the jazz musicians are in New York. To be a jazz musician in New York, it's a similar caliber of musicianship to be a hired gun vocalist, church singer in London. You know, to sing with St. Martin in the Fields, to sing at, you know, Westminster Abbey or whatever, like it is the big leagues of choral singing, just in the same way that playing at the Blue Note, playing at Dizzy's is the big leagues of jazz in the world, you know? And so getting to sing with them was getting to sing with, it felt to me like, you know, some of the best who are on the scene right now. It's crazy.
Thank you for joining us. Tune in next week for our very last episode of Among Friends Season 2.
Goodbye.
Yeah, we're big fans of Gogglebox. And somebody was just like, it was like they're watching a talent show and the person's like, I just love British culture, Britain's got talent. Yeah, one person sat on the couch says to the other's like, does Britain have culture? And the guy's just like, fish and chips, beans on toast, Greg's. We're not going to.
Sunday roast.
No, we are. English
Fish and chips is good.
Fish and cottage pie. They're brilliant.
Yeah, I back that.
Sticky
Apple
toffee
crumble.
pudding.
I do like a sticky toffee pudding.
You may have wondered why some music makes you cry. Songs like Samuel Barber's Adagio for Strings or Wake Me Up When September Ends by Green Day. You never know what's going to hit. Some songs evoke strong memories, make us feel spiritually attuned, or are just arrestingly beautiful. Why art impacts us physically is a topic beyond the scope of this series, but suffice it to say that it certainly can. In the final episode of this series, we'll be puddle jumping over to Ireland to hear an incredible song by Dublin-based singer-songwriter Sammy Copley, a song that Josh had trouble learning and rehearsing. because he couldn't get through it without breaking down into tears. Let's see how he gets on with it now. But first, a little Irish revelry. Let's go! We have accumulated stuff. Josh had to buy a seat for his guitar.
This is legally Mr. One Guitar Turner today. Bienvenidos. To Ireland. I successfully listened to the song 1 or 2 times today on the plane without crying, so I think I'm going to be okay for the recording. Dublin. We made it to our last stop on the trip at last, and we're staying here in the city center, which is unbelievably touristy, but we can't help but love it a little bit.
And we have one more video to go. Today is Friday, and that's not till Sunday, so Josh and I are going to figure out how to split the G before we leave this country. Nowhere close. Actually, we're about the same. I'm gonna get it before this trip is over.
You're meant to drink like half the beer in the first chug. Maybe I'll buy a tin whistle. Again.
Should I buy a tiny phone?
Yeah, you should throw your iPhone in the quay. Let's say the portal that formerly went to New York until we had our privileges revoked.
Why, Josh?
For bad conduct.
So we were mooning people.
Oh, was it mooning? That does check out. Hi, how's it going?
It's so bizarre. Why are you at my head? Hi.
Is this a normal tune, or are you just tuning to the piano? Or a little bit of both?
I'm tuning to the piano because it's not. It can't go as high as normal pitch anymore.
Not even close. Yeah.
Oh my dears and my savior.
Oh, that's great.
I had never thought of that harmony before. I think it's gonna be f***ing up my brain a little bit because I just keep trying to go into it.
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah.
It's so nice that my brain is like, oh, what if that was the melody? I'm like, no, but it's not.
Well, I tell you what, I'm starting to feel reasonably good about it. I think I'll go ahead and set microphones up and then we can keep rehearsing it on mic. I don't want to make it unstable. And damn, it is heavy. In 200 years, this house will be gone, but the table will remain. Yeah. But I can work with this.
I will be sort of getting into your space when I'm like over here.
Okay, let's see.
But that's not like a lot of the song. That's only that little bit.
This doesn't give any option for any interaction, you know, of any kind.
with the
yeah, the sound is really makes it, I think.
Take 4. Okay.
Okay.
Yep,
Are
rolling.
Will we keep rolling? Okay.
Yep.
I love you to the bone. I love every piece of you. All the pieces you don't. That face you pull for strangers. The voice you assume on the phone. And I'm so glad that you let me in. You are not a prize for me to win. but with every piece we share, I'm a kid at county fair, and you are the giant teddy bear. I love you to the sea. I love you like the tidal wave that cast me away. When it washed me back to shore, the first arms that found me were yours. And I'm so glad that you found me there, half asleep with seaweed in my hair. The mermaid and the sailor, half a decade later, you and I are still the perfect pair. Then came rings and a house, 60 years or thereabouts, and still I'm searching for the perfect way to say I love you to the earth. I love that you love Hemingway and the first hint of May, and daffodils and oil spills and mountains made from molehills. And I hate that I know all that makes your garden grow. What to do with all of this once I'm alone. I love you to the bone. I love every beat of you, every measure and note. And so if I stand a chance, may I ask you for this dance? Yes, I'm so glad that you found me here and made the choice to love me all these years. Though I can't return the favor that the mermaid lent the sailor, oh my dear, you've been my savior. And every second spent with you is worth the tears.
Yeah, there is a band from the 70s. I think they were only around for like 5 years, called Tirnanog, which we talked about earlier. Tirnanog being the land of the young. But they are, I think they might be from Dublin. I'm not sure. They were an Irish duo who did a lot of like very 70s like folk, like two guitar kind of music. And they're great. And I think one of their songs is like blowing up on TikTok. So I may have been beaten to it, but I want to ride that train anyway because they're great.
There's a lot of people watching probably who will not have caught it on TikTok.
Yes,
so
now's your chance. The New Theatre is a theatre that does a lot of, new work. They do like new writing, and I love them. I mean, I did a theatre degree, so obviously I'm like personally invested in all of the people that I personally know doing new theatre. But they put on a lot of like very experimental, sort of weird stuff, which I like a lot. And they're very cheap, and they're just great. They're great people. And there's a bookstore at the front, so you can get some, they're very like socialist books, which is like a fun vibe to
I feel
wait
like
around in.
It's a real handshake of like
I think so.
Socialist books and like
And new
experimental theater
yeah.
for sure. Yeah.
I would say people watching. I am very much like a headphones on the bus, listening to my own thing sort of person, but more recently I've been trying to do that less. And kind of a byproduct of that is just like listening to other people or just like observing them or whatever in not a weird way, but like just like realizing that we're all just human animals and seeing how everyone else is going about their day and just remembering that like I think I can't remember who it was, but someone had a great quote about like seeing everyone else as you and being like, that me is doing great today. I love that me. Well done, me.
It's like public spaces, no headphones is the move.
Is the move.
Okay.
I like that a lot.
Yeah. That's great.
That's great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And that's a wrap. We're
And
done.
that's a wrap.
We're done filming the whole
Yay!
series now, basically.
Whoa, that's
All roads
crazy.
lead to Dublin.
Yeah. This is the Central Post Office in Dublin, where I've had to mail lots and lots of tour merch back from in the past, unfortunately. But the people who work there are very nice, so that's good. It's a fitting last stop for me and Kelly here in Dublin. I've ended a lot of tours here before, but I've never really gotten to enjoy it because I'm usually so damn tired. We're still tired, but really feeling triumphant, and yeah, it's just been a lovely time. How's she doing? Oh, same as me on the last one. You underline the J.
You know what, Josh? Oh my God! Not quite.
That's damn close. It's damn close. That's as close. And with that, we returned home. To family, to reality, all the little joys and nuisances of domestic life. It feels a little anticlimactic, maybe, but then, in the case of this trip, the journey was very literally the destination. We were extraordinarily privileged to get to do this. Even with the revenue from live performances, we were losing money and couldn't have stayed any longer. Safe to say then that the antidote to the ills of the internet can't simply be to go live in England for a month. However, this trip did give us a chance to reconnect with what really matters in life. Music for the joy of it, good food, the outdoors, and most importantly, getting to share those things with other people. We're professional content creators, sure, but this trip was a chance for us to structure our content, our art even, around our life, not our life around our content. This trip was a reminder that the joy of making lies precisely in the difficulty of the process, because without this, there can be no real satisfaction in the act of completion, of sharing the work, of posting. Yes, I am in a way beholden to big tech. Perhaps we all are to some degree. But in a world where dividing us seems to be the shortest route to profit for these companies, friendship and true connection become resistance. Working slowly and doing things the hard way becomes, perhaps, radical. So thank you for watching. We genuinely couldn't have done it without you. Now, go call up an old friend. And remember, what really matters in life is out there. So long.
Goodbye.